Welcome into the Cactus Golf Podcast, episode number 58. Episode number 58, we are coming at you. We're recording this a little early this week. We got Thanksgiving, everything going on, so we're recording a little early this week. No preview, so we're getting ahead of things this week.
We are. I do have some person for you, number 58. We're doing 58. It again. Make it quick. 58, another linebacker, another older player, Hall of Famer.
Okay, 58, Hall of Famer.
4 Super Bowl wins.
4.
So you gotta think.
I need a team. I need a team.
Think about this. What team has the most Super Bowl wins?
Most Super Bowls, I believe, is the Steelers. Or Patriots. I think passed them up.
They might have, but it's the Steelers.
Steelers linebacker. Was he the Immaculate Catch guy? The Immaculate Catch. Who was that? Oh man, I don't remember.
Jack Lambert is his name.
No chance.
No clue either. But yeah. Hall of Famer, number 58. Like I said, led the Steelers to 4 Super Bowl victories.
Yeah, I think the Steelers are second in Super Bowls now. I think the Patriots passed them up with the whole Tom Brady run. I think the Steelers have 6, I think. And I think the Patriots have 7. Yeah. Because they got 1 before Brady, and Brady had 6 with the Patriots, 1 with the Buccaneers.
That's crazy. Crazy, man.
Yeah, so episode number 58. Jack, what did you say, Lambert? Jack Lambert?
Jack Lambert.
There you go, Jack Lambert. Do a couple quick news and notes here before we get into the review here of the RSM Classic. So we saw Tiger is committed to play at the Hero World Challenge. So that'll be exciting. That's scheduled for November 30th to December 3rd. The Hero World Challenge there in the Bahamas. That'll be hopefully his first PGA Tour start since undergoing that ankle surgery he had in the spring earlier this year. Mm-hmm. So he was actually, I think we mentioned this 1 or 2 episodes ago, he was supposed to compete in this event last year, but ended up withdrawing just before the event. So hopefully he doesn't do that again this year. Hopefully he's ready to go. That's
Isn't
good
this
at least.
His tournament, kind of?
He hosts it, so it's only 20 players, so they saved 19 spots right now are announced. He saved 1 for him. Supposedly that spot's supposed to be for him, so hopefully, again, he doesn't withdraw this year. Hopefully everything's going to continue on a good path for him to make that start in a couple weeks. Yeah. Then we also saw the TGL, again, Tiger kind of in the news here, the TGL venue collapsed in Palm Beach Gardens. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I did, and that's why my thought process is that's why Tiger is going to be playing this event, because he has to now pay to re-put up the ceiling back up.
I think he has enough investors. I don't know. But so that air-supported SoFi Center Dome in Palm Beach Gardens collapsed due to a power outage, apparently. I don't know what happened to them. They must not have generators. I don't know if they need to be made aware of that fact that generators exist. I'm not sure. You'd think down there with all the hurricanes, think all the hurricanes would have made them aware of that by now.
Would you like generators? Nah, we don't need that.
But the venue, so supposedly custom built for the TGL League, supposedly. So I don't know. Yeah, weak sauce there. Pick it up, man. So I'm sure they'll get something figured out for that. Not good news.
Opening, I thought I saw they already came out and said that they're going to be delaying the opening of it due to this.
Like the first event?
Yeah, for the TGL. I did see that in the article.
The first event's not till January still.
I guess it just takes. You know how long stuff takes.
I guess, yeah.
Roads take 5 years to complete. Good lord. I guess it takes a little bit longer to put this dome back up. I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, not good news. I guess we'll see. Get some more news on that. We still have a couple months before that, or before the first event was supposed to happen. Obviously, a little longer now. Apparently,
I did see a parody account saying that it was what's his name? Wow, my God! We stopped talking about Live Golf, and I forget those names. No. The shark.
Greg Norman.
Greg Norman. Thank you. I did see people are like, oh yeah, it was Greg Norman that knocked that down, for sure.
It's like an air supported thing. You just go throw a knife at it, pop a tire.
Oh man! All right, let's rock.
Go get into the review here. So earlier today, we saw Ludvig Aberg. We've mentioned his name a lot. This is why he's the up and comer, right? So it's been kind of hitting towards this. It's a long time coming. So Ludvig Aberg gets his first PGA Tour win. He shoots a final round 61, 9 under to come away with a 4-shot margin of victory. So I got a few stats here. I'm going to ramble on for a minute here about just some of the things that kind of he's done, some records here. So Aberg tied the lowest 72-hole total in tour history, matching the winning score of Justin Thomas at the 2017 Sony Open in Hawaii. And he also set the record for lowest score over a tournament's final 2 rounds, so Saturday, Sunday. And then his final 54 holes also set a tour record for lowest score over the 3 consecutive rounds.
Wow.
So basically the whole weekend he shot the lowest score of like basically ever.
Basically he balled out this
and
weekend.
since 2017. So yeah. And so he also, Aberg has played 14 professional events since he turned pro, obviously earlier this summer, from Texas Tech. And since those 14 events, since turning pro in June, he has already won 2 events. One of them was the DP World Tour on the DP World Tour, and then also this one, of course. His worst finish in his last 8 worldwide starts is T14. So pretty good. And then I'd also remember the Ryder Cup as well. Participated in that, did well. So he's currently sitting at 53rd in the OWGR and 14th in the TUGR that we mentioned. So 14th in the TUGR. And again, it's hard to like reconcile.
Yeah.
Like, okay, which more accurate? I think if you're factoring in like the last 6 months, I think TUGR is probably more accurate as far as like he's playing incredibly well right now. And like those are in that DP World Tour event he won was a good field. This was a pretty decent field, not like the best you'll see ever, of course, but it was a pretty good field.
All right.
And he kind of won, kind of going away by 4 strokes. So, I don't know which one I would say.
Records that he tied or broke.
I'm not sure. I would say one OWGR, TUGR is more accurate, but it is interesting to have both of those kind of on record here.
Yeah, I think like OWGRs might be the. Yeah, I think it's so the time frame that you look at. If you look over like just a course of like the past OWGRs the past 3 years.
I think it's 2. I think,
yeah.
or I think it's like a month metric. I think it's like 18 months, 24 months, something like that. I'm not sure exactly.
So I guess long term
something
OWGR, short term TUGR. Obviously he's playing extremely, extremely hot. So,
I mean, if you were putting together again like a Ryder Cup team, but like countries didn't matter, and it was just like, you and me alternating, we got to pick out of, the next. If you're picking a 6-man team,
okay.
Me and you are picking
12 players total. Okay.
12 players total. Do you think Aberg would be in the top 12, one of the 12 picks right now?
Right now? Yeah, I think so. I think he has to. Absolutely.
Because I mean, if say, okay, let's just run through the example real quick. You don't have to put too much thought into it. But so I have the first pick. I'm going to go Hovland.
I'd go...
So snake it. So you get 2 picks.
Okay, I go Scotty and Rahm.
Scotty and John Rahm. Then I'll go Rory. That's 4. Or I guess I got 2 now. So I'll go Rory. And then I'll go... So I've got Hovland, Scotty, Rahm, Rory, and then 5th pick. Dang, that's kind of tough. I'll go... Dang, I feel like I got to pull everything up.
I have an idea of my next pick.
Hold on, I'll go... I have some of these here I can kind of cheat off of.
Don't say that name.
I'm not going to say any of those names.
Yeah, I was going to say, man.
Well, I got to pull this up.
Pull it up here. I'll
I mean, you got Cantlay's in there, Schauffele maybe.
You're Bryson,
Brooks, yeah.
I don't actually. Not more keep saying this. Maybe 12 players.
So on my 5th overall pick, I'm going to go 5th overall. Then I'll go. Trying to get through this quick. I'll go Patrick Cantlay. I think he did really well with the Ryder Cup. I'll go Cantlay. Fair.
I would probably go Liv here, and I go Bryson.
So that's number 6.
Yes, and
number
again,
7.
just. I mean, no shot. I'm going. I don't think I go Sander here. No, I think I had to stay another Liv, and I think I would go
Brooks.
Brooks, yeah, I think I have to.
Go Bryson, Brooks.
Oh, or Cam Smith.
Or Cam Smith is a good option.
Yeah.
And if you don't go Cam Smith here, I'll probably go Cam Smith, one of my next 2.
Yeah, I think I have to go. I mean, you should probably go Brooks in your next 2.
Are you going Cam Smith officially then?
I'll go Cam Smith.
I'll go Brooks then with one of my next 2, and then my 2nd pick, which would be 9th overall pick. The 9th overall pick, I would go... God, that's tough. So Cam Smith, and then I would go Max Homa. I think I'll go Homa.
I struggle with Homa. I would go. Oh my god, I'm forgetting his name now too. Range Goats. You think I trash him, but I just don't think he's going to play well consistently.
Oh, Gooch.
Gooch.
I wouldn't go him. No,
I think I would go Gooch.
I'm more Gooch team Gooch than you. I wouldn't go him here.
I would go Gooch again. Just more.
I would go Aberg before Gooch. I mean, if you don't pick Aberg here, I'm going Aberg on my picks.
Yeah. Well, I have 2 picks, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you don't go him here, and then the next 2, I'm going Aberg. I think.
Yeah, I think I would go Gooch.
Because, I mean, if they're playing this next weekend, I mean, this guy's hot.
Gooch hasn't played since, well, I guess that was probably
what they're playing this next weekend. Ago. That's what the kind of example is. Like, if they're playing this next weekend, I want Aberg.
I have to go Aberg.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I think TUGR is probably more accurate. I'm not going to say it's, like, overall the most accurate, but for his ranking, I think 14th is probably more accurate than 53rd, you know?
Yeah. Like, there's no shot I'm picking Matt Fitzpatrick in this. Like, he's ranked 8th. I'm like, look, who do we skip up? We skip Xander, Harmon,
yeah.
Clark, Tom Kim, Tyrrell Hatton. That would be the top 12 in OWGR.
Morikawa, Fleetwood.
Yeah, I would pick maybe Fleetwood out of that bunch.
Like Sung Jae, definitely not. Yeah, so I mean, I think I would definitely go him. Like, I mean, if they're playing this weekend, if that's the example, then yeah definitely. But yeah, that's kind of wanted to run through that. That was kind of interesting. But yeah,
if
so
like something like some sort of software where you can like let the computer, we pick and the computer plays a virtual like how they would play.
I'm sure there's probably something around there that has somebody that has it might not be like available to the public, but I'm sure somebody has something like that.
Sure.
But so running through the rest of the top 10 here for the RSMs, we have Aberg obviously 1. So solo second, we have Mackenzie Hughes. T3, we had Tyler Duncan and Eric Cole. T5, we had Adam Svensson, Ben Coles, Denny McCarthy. And then T8, we had a few T8 here. Ben Griffin, your boy Taylor Montgomery, Ryan Moore, Austin Eckroat, and Grayson Sigg.
Oh, I forgot about Taylor Montgomery for I'm just kidding. I wouldn't pick him. Just messing. I honestly, I didn't watch too much of it straight up. It just didn't have much time to even look at reviews either as well. Or I should say replays of anything. I mean, did I miss anything from this tournament? Was anything
So there wasn't,
happening?
I didn't see any highlights or anything. I watched like a very small portion of it. I was keeping up again, like most of the time I do. I keep up on my phone, just watching where the scores are at, really. But yeah, I didn't see anything too crazy.
Obviously jumped out early.
Oh, I mean, yeah, super low scoring. Like we mentioned, we haven't seen any 30 unders. He got to 29 was the finishing score. He got almost got there.
What's your projection / prediction for Aberg, like in the future?
So I saw one of the people I follow on Twitter. It's like a golf person, and talks about golf a lot. And he said, I don't know what book he found it on. He had a bet that was like an option. It was like to win a major. It doesn't specify which major, but like player to win a major next year. Yeah. And like Aberg was one. Year? Yeah, next year. Like win one of the 4. You don't have to pick which one. It was just pick to win a major, and he found Aberg, and I forget what the odds were. And he's like, bet this. I forget what the odds were, but he was like, hey, bet this. Like, this guy's got a very good chance. Like, the way he is, who he's playing, he's gone up against the best in the world in the biggest events.
I feel more confident, like, being a rookie, new to the tour, to get an early lead and can take that lead to the finish and not choke as a rookie.
I believe he's 24 years old.
Yeah, it makes me feel better about that.
And then he also he stood, tall at the Ryder Cup as well with the best players in the world, and he didn't shy down. He took it head on and played well, and like in that circumstance too, like that shows under pressure. I'd say that's under way more pressure than they did this year, or this week at the RSM.
Yeah. God, do I win a major next year?
I mean, I would put
the way he's playing right now, but then we go for a little bit.
If I can find that on a book, I don't know which book it was that he found that in. The person on Twitter that
is he playing at the Hero?
I don't think so.
Okay,
but he's I gotta have it later on. But the FedEx Cup kind of recap here because that was the final tournament in the FedEx Cup Fall. He's qualified for basically everything next year. But let's get into it real quick. So let's move along here. Some notable finishes here other than the top 10. We had Russell Henley, T13, Harris English, T28, Akshay Bhatia and Cameron Young, T38, and then JT Post and Corey Connors and Brian Harmon, T44 were the notable finishes I had there.
I don't have much more to say.
You got two truths?
I do, of course. Two truths and a lie. Ludvig Aberg, first time, and hopefully not the last. Here we go.
I can bet that it will not be the last.
For sure. He is 5 feet 10 inches. He grew up playing soccer before he transitioned to golf as a teenager. And he was the first player to earn a tour card through college.
Last one's a lie. Not even gonna think about it. Last one's a lie.
Okay, well that's wrong. He was the first one.
Dang it.
New PGA Tour U. Remember how they introduced it this year?
I thought they just like changed the rules, not like it's brand new.
Yeah, he was the first one.
Okay.
So he was the first one. He finished number 1 on the PGA Tour University rankings.
Yeah, I knew that. I just thought I was thinking they would just like change like how it worked, not that like it was brand new that way. Okay.
But yeah, that was the truth. Sorry, my friend. If you had to pick another one, which one do you think the lie? The other two that are remaining.
I mean, he's from what is it? It's one of those Scandinavian countries. Shoot,
Scandinavia, I thought.
Well, no, there's like 4. It's like because Hovland's from Norway. It's gosh darn. I can't think. I can see the flag and
Sweden.
Sweden. There we go. Yeah.
So what? That wasn't part of the question though. That wasn't any of the two truths or a lie.
But no, the soccer is like big up there.
Oh, okay.
So
gotcha.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like he played soccer. I can definitely see that. 5'10". I think he's taller than 5'10", right?
Yeah, he's 6'3".
Yeah, I thought he was taller than that. Yeah, he's definitely pretty tall.
I did not know that he's tall. I mean, cameras, deception.
Wait, so he didn't play soccer?
No, I said the lie was that he's 5'10". He's 6'3".
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
He did grow up playing soccer before he transitioned to golf when he was 13.
Yeah, I felt pretty confident in that.
That's pretty crazy.
Why did I say that the last one was a lie? I knew he wasn't 5'10". Why did I say that?
I don't know, man.
I'm an idiot.
You were like, I'm going to think about it.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that. I knew he was taller than 5'10". Why did I say that?
All right, your betting corner. Recap today. I went plus 102, and you're plus 8. We're both positive on the week. I am now, thank God, plus positive. Hanging on. I'm a plus 101. You're minus 336.
Yeah, I had Svensson go top 20. He was top 10 there.
He was top 5.
He really balled out Sunday. Yeah.
I had Svensson as well. I had him top 10. He finished T5, and I had Montgomery top 20. He finished T8. So Taylor came in clutch this week.
Taylor.
But Cameron Young missed. Brian Harmon missed. Corey Connors missed for me. So
yeah, my parlay didn't do well. Billy Horschel did not make the cut. It's one of my first times in a while one of my picks didn't make the cut. Matt Kuchar was trending well for most of the time. He made the cut. He finished, I believe, in like the 40s or so. But yeah, I think he shot even today. Last I looked, so he didn't quite get it done, but he was around there. And then I had Eric Cole as one of my triple chances, and he was tied for the lead or right there going into today, but didn't quite get it done. I did also want to go over DP World Tour Championship.
Oh yeah.
So it was their championship. We didn't review it, but I wanted to go over it because it did happen. Obviously, Nikolai Højgaard wins in a pretty stacked field. It was a really stacked field. So he won. He came out on top at 21 under. The top 10 here. So we had Tommy Fleetwood, Matt Wallace, and Victor Hovland tied second. We had Matthew Pavon, John Rahm, and Thriston Lawrence, T5. Victor Perez, 8th, solo 8th. And then we had Jeff Winther and Ewan Ferguson, T9. And some other notables, again, stacked field. Rasmus, Nikolai's brother, Højgaard, and Tyrrell Hatton, T13. Minwoo Lee, Tom Kim, T15. Robert McIntyre, Shane Lowry, T18. Rory McIlroy, Sepp Straka, T22. Matt Fitzpatrick, T27. So stacked field. There's only 50 players.
We should have reviewed that.
I know. I didn't recognize.
That was a miss on
I didn't
our part.
realize there was a championship. But yeah, stacked field, 50 players, and Nikolai Højgaard comes away with the championship. They have a pretty sweet trophy too. I don't know if you saw it. It's like a It's like a staff, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet trophy. If you haven't seen it before, you should look at it. I believe Rom won it last year. I believe, it was Rom that won it last year. It's a pretty sweet trophy. Definitely a good field. Yes, it was pretty impressive to come away with a victory there for Nikolai Højgaard. He also participated in that Ryder Cup that Aberg was in as well. And then I also had the FedEx Cup Fall recap. Not a big recap here. We went over quite a bit last week.
That thing?
It's the one on the left. Yeah,
I assume it's the one on the left.
Yeah, the one on the left. I don't know what exactly one. I think the big trophy there in the middle is like the season-long thing, and I think this one's just for like the championship trophy.
If I wish it was like a big old sword.
It's pretty sweet though. Like it's better than any PGA Tour trophy, I think.
It's different. I mean, it looks like
like I would love to have that in my trophy case. That's pretty sick, right?
Like a cane, all right?
Cane, sure, like a staff, whatever.
Well, I mean, it looks like a cane.
Like I would love to have it in my trophy room. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's like different too. Like it stands out from other trophies, you know. It stands out.
It's definitely different. It definitely stands out. I don't know if I'm a fan of it though.
I love it.
It's definitely different. Interesting. I definitely never saw that before.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. But yeah, so the final FedEx Cup Fall kind of recap. Not a lot. We went over, like I said, we went over a lot last week. But Ryan Moore is the only player to move from outside the top 125 into the top 125 this week. So he's the only player that moved and got himself into that range. He kicked Carl Yuan out of the top 125. So obviously somebody comes in, somebody has to go out. So yeah, bye Carl Yuan. The only really other big mover was Aberg. He was 96th overall. He moved to 53rd with that win. So he, I would love to see. I didn't find out where he was like at the beginning of FedEx Cup Fall, like before the 7 events. But I think he was. If I had to guess, I think I remember seeing him outside like top 150. I think, and he moved all the way up into the 53rd. So he definitely did super well. Yeah, he played super well these final couple months and vaulted all the way into 53rd. So he's qualified for basically everything next year. So we'll definitely be seeing him some more.
So he's 24?
24 because it was the final pairing this week for Sunday today was Aberg and Eric Cole. And it's funny because they were talking about how they're both rookies, but Eric Cole's like 35 and Aberg's 24, but they're both rookies.
Well, Tom Kim was 20.
He's 20. I think he's 21 now, I believe. 21 or 22 now. Yeah.
So I think he was 20 when he was a rookie because he won in the TPC Summerlin at the Shriners, and he couldn't go celebrate on this because he was 21.
Yeah.
So obviously Aberg went to college, obviously. So he must have had a COVID year then, probably.
I think I read about it. I think I saw that he just wanted to go back to school. I forget exactly the reasoning for it. But yeah, he spent a little more time at school. I don't think Tom Kim went to like college in the States, so that was another thing. I think he kind of did some more things on like the Asian tour, if I remember right, and kind of came up that way.
Aberg was like, just in case this golf thing doesn't work out, I got a degree, get a job, I'll be an accountant, whatever.
But if you see like Aberg's swing too, it's like super like zero effort. I mean, like I mentioned, he's like 6'4" and just easy power. Like if you like watch any broadcasts of like the tournaments, he just like they'll talk about how far he hits the ball and like it's so easy. Like you see some people swing and it's like they're trying really hard to like hit the ball. It's like him. It's just like so easy, effortless power.
When I was reading up about him for the Two Truths and a Lie, I saw that like, even when he was younger, he would practice in the morning, go to school, and then literally go practice right after school again, and just constantly putting in the reps and putting in the reps and putting in the reps and putting in the reps. So like, I mean, it's just second nature. Like, it's like him playing golf is like us just blinking. It's just natural. Like it's just. I wouldn't go to that extreme, but
I think it's how it is for most of these guys.
It is. It for sure is. Just seeing like, you ever see those like memes of like, or like just pictures of like Tiger Woods' like ball pattern on his face of his club, his face pattern, or what is that called? Like, what is that called?
What?
It's like it shows like all the markings on Tiger Woods' like irons, and it's like all dead center. His wear marks.
Oh, the wear mark. Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for. His wear marks. You ever see those?
Yeah.
Just like every ball finds the middle of the face.
Well, have you ever seen the thing? I've seen it multiple times. It comes up on Instagram, and it's like this guy took a picture of his buddy's like iron, and he's like, my buddy used to play on the Web.com tour,
I saw that.
and he showed up no practice at all,
Yeah.
and crushed us, and like this is his wear mark, and he's not even like a tour player. He just played on the Web.com tour,
Right in
and
the center.
yeah, it looks exactly like Tiger's. You know, it's
Yeah.
just like I don't know what club it was. I think it was one of his irons or something like that, and it's like. Even this guy's just like, I mean, just pure, you know?
I've seen, like, you ever see Tiger's wear marks on his putter?
Yeah, that's
Even
crazy.
that's so crazy. Like, I mean, I guess you put in that many reps, it's just constant.
I think it's more crazy that they just use the same one. Because
It
we
is.
talk about like Rory and Scotty like changing putters and
Yeah,
whatnot
that's
so
true.
much
That's a good
because they're
point.
having troubles. That's more crazy to me, I think.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because it's the same stuff.
Yeah.
That's wild. We play bad and we're like, we need new clubs.
Yeah.
Like, Rory
I mean,
Atkinson.
even that, yeah, maybe that's a lesson for them. Maybe they need to,
Stick
stop
with-
changing the putter and just figure it out, you know?
But I feel like nowadays too, like these companies and these like golf brands want them to change their stuff. Like they're going to give them extra money to change their stuff because it's like we want to. Sell
I don't
this
think
new
so, because like they want
tailored
to
stuff
prove to
to-
them that their equipment's good. They don't want them to like change it because like if you change it, you don't think it's good, you know? So
Well, it's like it's got better. That's the whole thing, right? That's why they want to buy the newest thing because it's like new and.
well, I guess maybe
improved
regular
technology.
clubs, not like putter, maybe regular.
Yeah, I don't know
driver.
how much. Well, did you see Callaway has an AI putter? The Callaway has an AI putter. True facts.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what is it? Like,
We can. I don't know. We can buy it. You want to buy it? It's let's see, Callaway AI putter. It's got like I think the. Let's see if they can like. AI1 is what it's
I
called.
mean, AI like designed it, I assume, right?
Well, it's Odyssey. I should remember that too. It's not Callaway. It's Odyssey, but same thing. Whatever.
like it designed it.
I don't know. They said they had something about it.
Or they just
Design
slapped
using
AI on it to
artificial
try and sell it.
Probably, honestly, this is getting hot. Let's just throw it on there. Design using artificial intelligence to create the
Right.
unique contours on the back surface for consistent ball speed across the face.
Seems like one of those things that like would be better for more of like a custom thing where it's like AI. They video your swing
Uh-huh.
and then like put in the outputs of your swing into the AI, and then it creates like the optimal like shape of putter or whatnot for your swing. That seems like something to be a thing.
Probably.
I could see that being like
I never got. They have like putting fitters, where you can,
Right.
like, go and get fitted for a
that's
putter.
that's where my brain's going. Yeah.
But yeah, they've got. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I guess like the back of it. It's got like the back of the face of the, the center of the putter. The back side of it is what they AI created the perfect pattern for it. I don't know. But I think I don't know. I just feel like those companies are always like, yeah, new technology. What was the commercial for TaylorMade? Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. Yeah,
Yes.
that was so cringy. Oh
So
my
it's
gosh.
like it's all that. It's all like this new. You're gonna. Pay
And then
better.
everybody switched from that driver. Nobody liked it. I don't think. I think everybody was switching away from that this year.
I think they did. I feel like I remember. Was it Morikawa and Rory both went back to the
Yeah.
Sim?
I think so.
But I think they ended up going back to the Stealth again. I think they ended up going back later on.
You think?
I think
remember.
they had like a week or two where they went back to the Sim, but then they were probably like, "Oh wait, it's just me. I'm just playing bad right now." I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. That's all I got this week. I wanted to run down those two things there, FedEx and DP. But yeah, that's all we got for this week. A little shorter of an episode, not as much going on. No tournament to preview. So we'll be back at some point. I don't know. Next week we'll have. Let's see. We won't have a tournament next week. It'll be the week
Got some
after
interviews
that.
lined up next week.
We have some interviews lined up. So we got we mentioned we have the Hero World Challenge. I always want to call it the Honda. I don't know why I keep thinking Honda. I know it's not the Honda, but that's what comes in my brain first because it's an H. It's the Hero World Challenge at the end of November. That's all we got this week. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. We'll come at you soon. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out what we got going on at Cactus Golf Club. We got some exciting stuff going on for Black Friday. Some exciting stuff to take advantage of. So make sure you're on top of that if you're not already.
For sure. All right. See you guys.
Peace out.